Okay. Let's see how far we get this time. We're not making a ton of progress. I wound up not being able to play a bunch this weekend like I thought, just because we wound up being busier during 4th of July than I expected. But that happened, so. I also thought I was going to work more on my room, because this is technically B's side, and then I have my gaming room on the other side. But I didn't. Okay, it was Jody that needed a cauliflower. I'm pretty sure I saved one because I thought someone was going to need it. I did. Woo. So we're going to grab that. And now I have space to store something I don't need, which is that. And I'm looking at what else I have to see if there's anything I need. Or if I don't. Not particularly. Chests take... 50 wood, so I don't have enough wood to make a chest yet. And let's go ahead and throw this in there. It's good to always kind of keep that going. Water these for the day. I don't remember what we had planned, honestly. I probably need to go check and see what I need for the barn, so I can finally get animals. Because we'll probably put it somewhere around here. We'll see, who knows. And I need to really get up on getting enough of those copper bars so we can level things up, but now we're gonna store it. We do have some geodes, so it'd be good to go by Clint and see if he can get us some good stuff to donate to the museum. And it's a Friday. So let's take a look over here. I think on my side of the, like, attic, this is technically an attic, I have like a chair instead of like a bed, but he can like lay down and game. I can't. I usually am sitting pretty upright. Sorry, I just saw that go off. Not important. Flip it face down so I don't see. I don't think any of this is stuff that we need right now. I have to remember to get this rare seed sometime next month though. But I don't want to waste money on it yet. I shouldn't care because it's not that much, but I do. Also, if I seem more tired today, it's because I'm starting to exercise again. Just to be healthy. I need to work on just being healthy. But I won't lie, it's kind of like difficult for me because I've got some like unhealthy an unhealthy history around exercising, so I have to be really careful. So I go through like phases where I can't exercise because I start going a little too overboard. So I'm gonna try again, and I'm gonna do it right this time. I should give up soda. Anybody who knows me knows I'm addicted to Code Red. I've been in love with it since middle school, which is when it came out. And I just never got over that addiction to Code Red. It's like my only vice though. Like I don't smoke, I don't drink or anything like that. But I definitely drink at least 2 a day. I want to get it down to 1 a day. That's what it used to be. I used to only drink 1, and then my job just got more stressful, so I wound up drinking 2 a day, and now when I'm having a bad day, I drink 3. Which is not, that's just too much sugar, and I know it is, but... And Red 40 or whatever it is. I have a smudge on my glasses. If you see me doing this, it's because of me noticing my smudge. My eyes are super bad. They're like -5 or worse in both. But I can't wear contacts because my eyes are weird. I feel like I've seen sandstone before, but I definitely don't think we have that orpiment. Oh, clay. Great. Thanks, Clint. Some people apparently like him. But I've also seen that there's like a mod you can get so that he's a little bit less, I don't know how to say it. He can be a little bit creepy, I suppose. Or at least I personally do think he's a little bit odd. He's getting lentil soup. I can't remember if lentil soup is in the cookbook. She's gonna say the same thing. The cookbook's got some really wild ingredients that I just couldn't find. I think I mentioned that the last time that I was playing. I did try some of the Minecraft. I tried a Minecraft recipe for my Minecraft cookbook. It was like I tried 2 recipes from the Minecraft cookbook. I tried a pizza, and I tried, I think they call them cave noodles or something. Oh, we're getting a cutscene. Pear's gonna try to sell us something. How can I help you? Oh, this is the... Yeah. Mr. Morris. He kind of has like a... I don't know. His coloring's cool. Like, I like the black, gray, purple-y color. 50% off is a really big percent off. So I can't really blame people for wanting to take a cheaper deal sometimes. My dad was always support local businesses though, so I understand. I don't actually believe that he'd be selling at a loss if he took a little bit off of his cost though. So look at him. Can you blame them? Jojo Corporation is clearly the superior choice. Soon the whole town will realize that. I doubt that, Morris, because you're kind of just a jerk. Sometimes it is better to just pay a little bit more for better quality product, though. I don't know why I was doing that. I buy a lot of my stuff secondhand, to be completely honest. My clothes and everything. I do get some clothes new. Usually it's gifts, or every so often my mom and I will go out and have like a day where we just go out and buy stuff. I don't think we saw Sebastian all week. But we did make it to the deeper part of the mine, so I'm gonna try before tonight, because he'll be at the saloon. I'm gonna try to get a frozen pear by then, because then hopefully I'll be able to give him something decent and he'll like it. I do need to check on how much the coop is, so let's do that before I forget while I'm here. So I just need 300 wood and I'm good on the rest of it. That's a lot for someone who doesn't spend much time on their farm, because I'm obsessed with the mines. My bad. It's okay. Still worried about his tent. Can't blame him. Like, I feel like if Sonny came and tore your house down, it'd be pretty upsetting. Okay, let's see how lucky we get today. I probably had other stuff I was supposed to do that I just forgot to do, and I'll remember it too late. Got hit more than I should have. I really need to level up my axe though, because see how many more hits it takes, and that's really annoying. So my pickaxe, I said axe, but I meant pickaxe. So I probably will do that soon. Maybe I'll have a day where I'm just cutting stuff down so I can hand over my pickaxe for a little bit. I have more than enough copper now, I think, that I can at least level up 1 or 2 tools. Not paying enough attention. Oh, nice. We can put that in our community center. I just like the way that sounds. Oh, there's a frozen pier. I'm used to these dying a lot faster, but I also have been playing with a, the iridium sword, or the, what is that called? Prismatic one? Whatever that one's called. So I think I'm just a little spoiled with how good it was. I also had leveled up boots and stuff, because I had the space boots or whatever that is. I know there's better ones out there, but that's just what I had, because that's in the last playthrough, I should say. That's what I had in the last playthrough. I can't remember. I've played it so many times, but slimes are so annoying. Oh, that's a good geode. Get these guys in the corner. So I'm too full, so we're gonna get rid of something, because that frozen geode would be good. Part of me doesn't want to deal with all this. So just run away from our problems. The bats are actually kind of cute. I should work on cross-stitching some of this stuff, because I have the patterns for Stardew Valley. And I need to go back to doing the ones that I had for Pokemon, because I have the first 4 or 5 gens. Whenever they stopped making the sprites, which I think people still fan make the sprites for the newer generations. The 8-bit kind of looking sprites. But I don't personally like own those sets, because the person that I usually get patterns from, I think it's like Boris Designing or something on Etsy, just didn't have those up there yet, but they might by now. It's possible, I just haven't gone back to check, because the last time I went on their shop I bought their patterns for Stardew Valley. But I still have big patterns I need to do for like actual stuff that I'm supposed to give to people. But cross-stitching takes a lot of time. I was hoping we'd make it further in this cave, but it's 450. Energy level's pretty low. Tomorrow we'll go and we'll drop off our pickaxe. This is too frustrating. So it's 5. I still haven't gotten enough of the Dwarven Scrolls to be able to do that. Over here, I don't have anything I really want to buy yet. That might be better than something like sap. We'll get rid of that. I need to find Jody, though. She should also be in the bar at the end of the night, so I'm not super worried about it. And I think that's the only other person that I needed to drop something off to. Can't wait to break open those geodes, because that's like my favorite thing. Any of the crystal things. I haven't given an amethyst to Abigail this playthrough. I kind of wish I had this on PC, because I really want to play the 1.6, but I'm like, okay, maybe by the time I get this game like kind of far enough that I would care about all the extra stuff. Because usually, like, the last time when they did the big update and we got the island, like, it took a while for me to get there, because I don't play super heavy. Just trying to talk to people. I'm always putting it off. People shouldn't show up here for a while. We might go forage for a little bit. I waste so much time in this game. I know a lot of people that play, they have, like, such a set schedule, and they make money so fast, and then I'm just wandering around, can't remember what I'm doing half the time. Penny. I'm actually surprised. Do people not like Penny? I know I was, I follow like a couple different like Stardew Valley related pages on like Instagram and stuff. And I feel like there's a lot of Penny slander on there. She's not my kind of person. She's just not my type for like people that I'm going to romance in a game like this. But I never, like, saw her as, like, a problem. She was always like, oh, she always felt like the easier option out of a lot of them. I guess because I see her a lot. My inventory's full. They must be a different level. We'll have to come back for them later, because I'm not dealing with it now. But I swear I see so many people, like, hating on Penny. And I don't know. I guess I just never really thought about if she was good or not. I've never played this with anybody, Scott, actually. I've never played. I talked about playing it with B before. But he usually plays, like, Ark. Or, like, we used to play 7 Days to Die a lot. Or, like, more survival-based games. So I kind of feel like this would be kind of too boring. Maybe he would like it more now, because, like, I've already gotten to the cave, so he'd have, like, more interesting stuff to do, but we used to play a lot of 7 Days to Die. But I heard they're coming out with a new one or something soon. So, I don't want to talk to you again. Marnie, of course, doesn't notice. This is not who I need. Don't need you either. Just trying to talk to you guys to get you in my daily... weekly, I should say, because I almost never talk to you guys. Don't you dare leave. They, like, literally dance for, like, 1 second and then they leave. Nope. Demetrius, don't you escape. Pierre. Nope. Shane. So rude. Abigail. Okay, guess Jody doesn't come here. Okay. Okay, you can't move. You are not allowed to move. Sam! Well, I guess that's okay. But can you imagine just giving that in front of your boyfriend? Nope. You gotta give him something or I'll be disappointed. At least they both like it. I can't believe I did that. I should have known better. Talk to me again, Sebastian. Talk to me again. In real life, I would be that creepy person that doesn't know how to make friends, so I would probably be kind of weird to all of the people that I wanted to be friends with. How disappointing I handed that to Sam. If I was playing this by myself on my Switch, I would have shut the whole game off for that. That's true. Because I am a true Sebastian lover, and the thought of me handing him his friend something that he likes that much would have made me infuriated. But it's not that big of a deal, and it's gonna be okay. And that's what I'm telling myself, to not be upset. Oh, cool. So I do have enough for this. Do I have anything else that I need to store? You. And I don't feel like... I should sell some stuff. That was a doofus move on my part. I need to give that still. I need to put that in the community center. These I don't need. Bat wings, I'm going to sell them for now. This I'm going to put in the community center. So we're doing good. We got some stuff for the community center. Other than completely messing up and giving that stupid thing to Sam. This wouldn't have been a pretty decent day. Rude. It's fine. I have time to make up for it. Technically, there's still... I think this is still considered this week. Fishing is definitely the best way to make money fast. Once you level up your fishing and you start catching some of those rare fish, like, you can really make your money super quick. And then once you're making a lot of money, the game isn't that hard because you can just buy everything that you need. But, sometimes it gets a little boring if it's too easy, though. If you have too much money, you start, like, I don't know, I get bored once it gets like that. But I definitely know that's the best way to make money. I just get really, like, you can see my farm is, like, an absolute disaster because I just don't care about the farming. I just want to be in the mines. You'd think I'd like Minecraft more, but I get claustrophobic playing that game. Like, I play with Kiki and sometimes with B, and I'm telling you, like, especially, like, sometimes we'll be in, like, a mine, and it's got a very, very small passage, or I'll, like, fall in a hole or something, and it's only, like, a couple blocks wide, you know? And I'm like, can we switch it to creative so I can get out of here, because I'm about to freak out. Which I shouldn't, it's not real, but I don't know. For some reason, it just makes me feel really stressed out, like it's actually closing in on me. And it's like an 8-bit looking game. It's not like it's super realistic, like freaking blocks. But it's still, just, I don't know, too much for me, I suppose. I've never really felt like that in other games before, though. So I don't know, I don't know why I feel like that with that specific one. Yeah, I do need to fish more so he gets better stuff. But I'm not there yet. I have to worry about my other things. Hey, I guess we're friends now, Sam. I just remembered that I was needing to do something, but I forgot. Sounds about right. That sounds like me every day. I swear I use like every brain cell when I'm at work, so then when I'm not at work, I can't remember anything, and I constantly am having to ask B for help on basic stuff, because I just don't remember anymore. My brain just shuts off. We'll be like playing games, and it's like I forgot how to turn off the system or something, and he's like watching me fumble with the controller, and he's like, dude, you worked at a game store for 6 years. I don't remember how to use settings anymore. I used all my brain cells for the day. I only get so many allocated. And once they're gone, they're gone. That would work as an excuse if it wasn't for the fact that I don't have those brain cells on the weekends either. It's fine. I almost played Goat Simulator with Kiki this weekend and streamed it. I'm still a little bit like nervous about putting him like in videos because he's still so little to me. I know a lot of parents do that. Ah, those were both crap. Thanks a lot, Clint. I'm blaming you. But he's just so little, so I don't know. I've also thought about streaming it and just like having him like off camera so you guys can't see him, but him be here. He's pretty hilarious when he plays Goat Simulator because it's just a ridiculous game anyway. I almost shook that trash can. You do not want to shake trash cans in front of people because your like hearts drop so fast. Oh yeah, cookies. You know who I'm going to give these trash cookies to? Probably Vincent. Is that wrong? Green algae. I don't know if I'm going to find any of that, and I'm not fishing for you, Mario. No big deal. Let's see if Jody's in her house. I almost forgot to give the cauliflower again. Here's Vincent. I think she's in this house. This is her, right? I saw somebody do fan art of like Jody and all the moms, but they look young, like really young. So I was like, is this supposed to be fan art of them as like when they're teenagers or like early 20s? I always assume that their kids are like early 20s because we're like getting married and stuff. So that would be right, isn't it? No, let me have a turn, dude. That would definitely be my friend group. We got so lucky. Hi. I still forgive you. Here. Now I gave him 2 gifts this week, so we're so lucky. She's definitely the cutest. Easy peasy. I think Haley's the cutest girl. Abigail is the coolest girl. She's also the cutest. Abigail or Haley? I'm gonna ship Abigail and Haley together this game. I don't think you ever see them really together, do you? I don't think so. Maru, I don't ship Maru with anybody because I want her to leave. Like, that sounds bad. I forgot to drop that thing off at Clint. I work with people that turn their brains off for 8 hours. Well, that's why I have to use all 100% of my brain, though. I have to make up for the people that clock their brain out for the day. So I have to put mine in overdrive. Which is stinky. Okay. I forgot that this is something we wanted to do. So I wanted to upgrade the pickaxe. Now I have energy, so that means we're gonna go chop some trees, because I need like a whole bunch. It's exhausting, right, Scott? I get so freaking exhausted because I feel like I have to use way too much brain power. And when I come home, I'm like, my brain is off, my body is shutting down, like I'm going into rest mode. But you can't do that, because then you have to, you know, clean and do laundry and cook food and, you know, do nothing. But I don't want to be like that. I want to have time and energy to like go do fun things, but I just don't. Okay, unfortunately, I can't go get my axe back for like, I think it's a full day. I think it's a full day. So we're stuck actually having to do farm stuff, which is something we should be doing anyway because the game's literally a farming game. kind of. I can't say I farmed much in Rune Factory either. Rune Factory 4 was like one of my favorite games. I had it on the 3DS and then I got it again for the Switch. And it's so good. I haven't played any of the... I think there's a new one. There's a Rune Factory 5, but I haven't played that one. I bet I would like it. Although I think 4 is still like a fan favorite. We're just clearing some wood out. I only have 80. I also need to make another chest, unfortunately. But we might save making another chest for now. I don't know. Usually I have about 4 chests towards the beginning of the game. Because I store everything. That's just because I kind of remember what I need for the community center. Which is good. Some of the community center stuff doesn't open up right away. So you have to kind of, if you can remember to store it. This playthrough, I'm not actually using like the book or like an app or anything to track everything for me. Like I usually actually do. I have like an app and it'll check, I can check off the stuff that I have already in the community center and all that stuff. Okay. Run away, little frog. You better run. I think we're pretty good. I can't wait to get my greenhouse. Which unfortunately is going to be a while. That one usually I don't get till year 2. Alright, let's go drop off that stuff at the community center because I keep forgetting. And if I keep doing that, I'm going to sell it. And if I sell it, I'm going to be mad. Because I can't grow green beans and stuff again. Or cauliflower. I dropped off the cauliflower. I think I dropped off the cauliflower. I would almost give you a flower. Did you see my cool sword? She doesn't care. Bummer. Can't impress her with my sword. I would think that that would actually impress Sam and Sebastian and Abigail a lot more, just because they all play D&D. So it would like make sense that they would think my sword is cool, right? In my head, that's how I feel. Oh cool, we finished this one. Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna get rid of this because it's useless to me. I forgot to sell stuff, but that's okay. I don't have anything else that goes here. These parts take a while. Oh, but it's opening up the other bundles, which is great. That bundle down there is not one of the more difficult ones. Let's try to hit this winter foraging one. Get rid of this guy here. And let's go check out the blacksmithing. I think that's considered the blacksmithing bundle. We'll go check, because I don't remember. Oh, one of them is. Oh, cool. We have an extra one of these. So that was an easy one. The Adventurers bundle. Oh, I need 99 slimes. I should have been saving those up. Geologist bundle. Oh, cool. I got one of these on me. Good, good. We're making progress. But yeah, this is, I think this is the easiest bundle, and the mine carts that you get, so worth it. I don't know how long it'll be before I get gold, though. Hopefully soon. We could technically try to do the mines. I could show you how I do them when I don't have a pickaxe. Like, if somebody says they want to go, they want me to kill some slimes or something. I literally just take the elevator. Yeah, I know your dad. I just take the elevator up and down to random spots. And sometimes you get lucky, you know, you kill a slime and it'll give you a staircase. And I have made it through 5. I've only made it through 5 layers that way before. My luck wasn't that high. And sometimes I'll just pop back and forth on different floors because I'm trying to get, like, I want another frozen tier. So I just pop back and forth and see if I can find anything. so nothing. And obviously I can't use the pickaxe, so I'm just gonna leave. And then I'm just gonna go back. And maybe I'll go here. Oh, this is the areas I don't like, so I don't want to do that. So we're just gonna go back again. And sometimes it respawns, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, this is a bummer. That's gonna have a stone in it. But see, sometimes it does have a staircase already there. And then I take it, and then I go. And I try to find some creatures to kill and see if they'll spawn a staircase. And sometimes you just get lucky, and sometimes you don't. We'll see. I got a dwarf scroll, so like, this wasn't a waste. Especially if that's what we don't have. Because I think you have to have all of them, and then you learn Dwarvish, and you can talk to the dwarf in the cave. But yeah, this is what I do when I need to kill slimes, or like you get any of those missions where it's like, kill 10 of these, kill 5 of these, or I need this many of this, and I literally just do this over and over again, which that's the last time I'm going to do it this time, but I would keep doing that until I get what I needed. Which is, it is frustrating and it is annoying, but does it work? It does. It does work. I should have gone fishing to try to catch some algae, but I don't want to. If Sebastian was asking for it, I would. No offense, Maru. I want you to move. I want you to go to college. That's important for you. So I don't want you to stay here. She is cool, but I think it's sad because I know when you marry her, I guess she like stays in town. Which is a bummer. Sorry, I spoil everything. I just assume that anybody that like knows this game has played it at this point, because it's been out quite a while. So I haven't gotten that one. Just donating everything. I don't think I even started saving some of the stuff that I needed to save. I can do that. I don't know if I'll ever even use this, to be completely honest with you. Let's do this. It'll be ready by tomorrow. Cat. I forgot to do that. Luckily he was there. Check time. I'm gonna try to do one more day. We'll see if I can or not. Sometimes it depends on the day. Sometimes I'm fast and I get through the days quick, and sometimes it feels like it takes 20 years. See if there's any recipes. There is. This one is radish salad. Reminds me of late spring. My mother would slice up our fresh radishes and serve them on grainy bread with a little salt and pepper. Ah, those were the days, but I digress. I don't think I would like radish salad in real life, and I don't think that's in the cookbook. I can't remember it being in the cookbook anyway. Coleslaw definitely was. Okay. Like I said, my pickaxe still probably isn't ready. So we might just keep working on cutting down wood after I do my lap of the town, like I usually do. Okay. I thought for a second that was going to bounce off me and go straight into the trash, which would have been upsetting. But also something that I would have totally done more than once. We do have stuff to drop off to Gunther. Which is good. It's Sunday. We did manage to make it through our week and talk to Sebastian and give him 2 gifts. So we're on target. I'm hoping we'll still be able to get money saved up and get the house upgraded so we can get married. I think you have to have your house upgraded by then. Ah, green algae. I wonder if... I bet that mission is gone. Because I didn't grab it. I should just grab it anyway. I don't know if there's deterioration, like friendship decay, if you take a quest, and then don't fulfill it. I've never looked into that because I usually don't grab it unless I think I'm gonna fulfill it. Once I get further in the game, I usually keep 1 or 2 of like every item just in case somebody wants one. Sometimes they ask for some weird crap. I'm just like, dude, why do you need that? That doesn't make sense. That's okay. And they say weird stuff about it too, like, you know what I need it for. I'm like, no, I don't, Haley. I don't know what you need that for. Or Jody or whoever. Or they want to rub it on their... I think some of the ones, they want to, like, rub on their elbows or something, they say. And then one of the other ones that they always say is, I want to put it on my grandpa's grave. That one makes a little bit more sense, though. Okay, so we have 2 of the scrolls so far. Nice! I know he's just busy working on our pickaxe, but I'm gonna still go bother him. Ah! Don't you have work to do? That's what I get for saying I was gonna come bother him. He's gonna be rude to me. Also, this little thing is Alduin's tail, by the way. For people that may not know. But I have a tattoo down there. So it's like poking out, and I realize it kind of looks a little bit weird, but it's his tail. Oh, nice. The dragons in Skyrim have a little bit more of a bulkier tail. Almost like similar to a club or something. So that's a thicker end to the tail. My artist and I basically just found a whole bunch of pictures of like their skeletons and stuff. And what they actually looked like, and that's how we pieced together how I wanted that done. I almost thought about going with, how do you say his name? Dunavir? I'm not great at pronouncing it, but you know who I'm talking about, the one that you can summon, because he's my favorite dragon. But I did go with Alduin because also a good option. Like, I don't have a problem with Parthenax or anything, but he's just kind of whatever. I usually, honestly, when I play Skyrim, it's probably so annoying to people. I don't play the main story. I've never even beat it. I have like literally at least 1,000 hours in that game because I bought it for every system that it's come out on. I got it when it first came out on the 360, and then I bought it again when it got its legendary upgrade with the expansion. Then I bought it again. Well, I bought it 2 times for the PS3 because same thing happened. I bought it. Oh, maybe I'll try to fish that spot. But I bought it, and then I had to upgrade it for the... Oh, that's not far enough. For the legendary. Dang it. For the legendary version. And then, of course, I had to buy it for the Xbox One. And I had to buy it for the PS4. And then I bought it for PC as well. Which I didn't even have a PC that could run it. But I still bought it anyway because it came like in a special set that came with like all of the previous like Elder Scrolls games as well. So obviously I bought it. I'm not even going to worry about that treasure chest because I'm not going to hit it. When else did I buy it? I got it. Well, then they made another upgraded version that wasn't just the expansion. There was like a new one that came out. And of course there's for the Switch. And then I bought it for the PS5 and the newer Xbox. I've also bought Elder Scrolls Online 2 times just for the collector's editions. So I could get the statues. I missed a couple of the statues though, which was a bummer. I only have the Dwemer, Centurion, and then I have the Molig Ball. I actually would rather have this. You've bought Skyrim. I mean, buying Skyrim twice I think is pretty standard. Standard in my eyes of like how often I have bought it, which is abnormal. And I think I technically had to buy one version twice because one version got taken by somebody, so I wound up having to replace that one. But I just love it. I actually never really got into Elder Scrolls Online though. I didn't have internet when it came out. Again, I'm not going to be able to hit that treasure, so I'm not going to try. I'm not that good. Ooh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. No. I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to mess it up. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I can't wait. Eventually it gets like sticky. Oh, we did it. We at least got that. Hey, look at us fishing. But yeah, when I got Elder Scrolls Online, it was literally just for that. Yeah, I didn't even talk about Oblivion and Morrowind. I also have Oblivion and Morrowind. I don't have the 2-pack. I know which one you're talking about, though, when it was released together. I still have my old original Xbox, in case I ever get the hankering to play it that way. I think my old save file is still in there. But I do indeed... I actually love Oblivion's storyline like 1,000 times more than Skyrim's, even though I have way more hours in it. But I feel like, I don't know, the main story of Skyrim is kind of just boring. Like, let's just be, as somebody who freaking loves it, it's just the truth. The original, like, main storyline of Skyrim is just kind of boring. It plays very fast. You can beat it super quick if you want to. I've gotten close to beating it, and I honestly basically just said this is boring, and I kind of could see the writing on the walls on, like, who I was going to have to kill. And, I honestly got tired of Delphine and Esbern and the Blades in general, and I was just kind of like, you know what? Screw this, and I just never went back to the main story. And now every time I play, I play far enough usually to get dragon rend, because the dragons just annoy me. But realistically, when you get high enough level, you don't even really need... Dude, Oblivion had such good quests. The arena was fun. They had the haunted house that you could buy. Was awesome. I freaking loved that. I honestly loved going to Oblivion. I loved Oblivion. I liked the creatures there. I loved the Daedra. I loved going to Oblivion so much. I know some people like freaking hated Oblivion, but I freaking loved it. And I still have some energy left. Maybe we'll fish some more in the ocean just because I already did a bunch today. But man, I loved that game. I cried at the end when you beat the main story in Oblivion. Obviously you keep playing. And the Shivering Isles expansion will be like probably one of the top like expansions that I've ever played for any game as of now. That was like so good. It's like I was like just mind blown by all of it. Man, I loved that game. And I'll play it sometimes still, but it's hard to get people to want to play it now, because I will say that the control situation for Oblivion sucks. Like, it does. I don't like the fact that it basically randomizes if you blocked or not. I don't like sleeping to level up. I'm not a huge fan of, like, the way that they did the skill tree back then. So I definitely prefer Skyrim when it comes to that kind of stuff. I didn't personally think... The Dark Brotherhood did have good quests, although Skyrim's Dark Brotherhood quests aren't actually that bad in comparison to some of the other... Like, the Mages Guild in Skyrim is kind of boring, right? It's mid. But they had some really cool ones. The locations were small, because obviously... I'd honestly say the only quest I really hated in Oblivion was whenever they had Knights of the Nine come out. I don't know if anybody played those expansions, but the Knights of the Nine freaking sucked. I hated those expansions. Oops, I need to pay more attention and stop talking about Oblivion. But the Knights of the Nine sucked, because I don't know if you guys remember how you had to go to all those shrines, or whatever they were called, and they freaking sucked, and I hated them, and trying to find them back then was hard to me. Keep in mind, I just kind of started playing around that time. But it was so freaking hard. But nothing was as hard as freaking Morrowind. Oh my god. I didn't play Morrowind until after I'd already beat Oblivion a couple times. And I went back and I played Morrowind. And I loved it. Don't get me wrong. I loved it. And I knew some of the cheats you could do to level up early in game. So that way it wasn't as bad. But oh my gosh, the controls for it were hard. The game in general is just hard. Like, if people tell me Skyrim's hard, I'm gonna laugh at them because they wouldn't have lasted a day if they had to actually play Oblivion or Skyrim. Because I die so much. I used to die so much in Morrowind. Like, I would just enter an area, because I think that one was area based. Aw, man. Should I risk it? Should I risk it? I'm gonna risk it. Let's see what we get. But yeah, I used to get destroyed in Morrowind, because I'd be like, I want to go in this cave, and then you get one shot. And I don't feel like that happens nearly as frequently when you play, let's see if I make it. When you play Skyrim. Like, usually in Skyrim you can still survive. But freaking Morrowind was like, no, you didn't even have a chance to run away. Like, you just die. Usually in Skyrim, if I die, it's because I'm not paying attention. And, which happens like I'm doing now, I'm not really paying attention. But I'll forget what game I'm playing. So I'm used to being, you know, I might be used to being level 40. And then I forget that I just restarted and I'm actually only level 5. So I'm kind of going a little bit too hard. I still have energy. Oops, I wasn't paying attention. See how that goes? Oh, perfect. But I do that in Skyrim way too much because I've restarted it so many times. And I never play anything except for a Dark Elf. Anytime I've ever tried to play anything other than a Dark Elf, I usually get really confused and then I run into fires and die because Dark Elves get such good bonuses to that. I think they took some of the bonuses away that you used to get in Oblivion, or they changed them, didn't they? Like the Bretons and somebody else, I think, got their bonuses changed since Oblivion. I can't remember. I used to have that stuff a lot more memorized back in the day, back in college when I played it a lot. But like even my most recent save file, I'm pretty sure I have over 100 hours the last time I looked. And it's been a while since then, so I probably have more than that now. But I can't help it, I just love it so much. Let's see if any of these fish are fish we needed. And then that'll be it for me today. Because I gotta go do family things. But man, God, I would play Oblivion again. The graphics are so bad, the voice acting is not the best. But I mean, I think they said there was only 14 voice actors for all of the characters, and some of those voice actors only voiced one character, which means the majority of the voices were done by the same couple of people. So when you think about it like that, it's kind of cool, right? I didn't catch anything I needed. Lame. Sardine, anchovy. And I don't think that was anything. What's this, a bream? Yeah. My brain's trying to remember everything that I used to remember easily. Also, lockpicking is easy in Skyrim. I don't want to hear it from people saying it's hard. It's literally tactile. You can feel it in your controller, and you will know if you're in the right spot because it's going to vibrate. I don't know if anybody knew that, but it totally does. And I mean, you don't even need to do that, honestly. I can still usually pick a lock in under 3 lock picks, even the harder ones, without paying attention to the tactile side of it. But still, you should be able to do it quickly using tactile. I think that the lockpicking in Oblivion was more fun because you got to like hit the picks up, and that kind of felt a little bit more like real lockpicking. But maybe that's just me. Okay, look at us leveling up our fishing. Look at us have a fishing day. Good for us. Of course, the fish that I caught weren't exactly the best, most expensive fish in the world, but we leveled up our fishing. It's doing good. We cleared out some stuff in our community center. I'm just letting it save. They did give you more lockpicks, but didn't they weigh something? I feel like they weighed something. Because remember, in Oblivion 2, you also had to fix your weapons. So you had to carry those stupid repair hammers everywhere, and they were freaking heavy. Hated that. I hated that. I liked the concept of, like, your material, like, your armor and your equipment getting worn out. But having to carry, like, 2 or 3 repair hammers with you everywhere, like I usually did, sucked. I hated that. You have to do that in, the new Zelda games, too, right? Don't you have to repair your stuff? Or does it just breaks, right? I think it just breaks. I can't remember anymore. I haven't gotten to play those games in forever. I kind of get too distracted. Leveled up spells. You know, I never use spells. That probably would have been smart to look into. Yeah, I think that's what made me the angriest about the Zelda games, was that your stuff just breaks. And Oblivion, it breaks, but like you could fix it. Like it would just get worn out, and then you'd use your repair hammers, and then you would fix it back up. Because I usually would cheat at the beginning of Oblivion, because I really liked Umbra's armor. That was how I was taught how to play, to be fair. This was like one of the first games I played like long term, was Oblivion. And I was taught, once you get through the Imperial City, right, and you get out through the sewers or whatever, the cave for like where Umbra isn't that far away. So we would go there, and there was like a pillar kind of thing you could glitch yourself on, and then you would kill Umbra by turning the settings down so that it would be easy. So then you would kill Umbra, but she's always going to drop the sword and the armor, and then you would turn the settings back to normal, and then you would take all her stuff and then leave the cave. And then you would have like some of the best armor in the game. I know that's cheating. I know that's cheating. I played not doing that. The last time I played, I did not cheat. I did not do that. I leveled up from the beginning. I did it the boring way. And in Morrowind, you could level up super fast, because there was that first area in the town, and there was like, I think some like barrels or something you could like crouch down behind and like spin in a circle, and it would level your sneak up, and then you could level up like super high right in that area. So usually you would take your controller, I don't know if anybody does this kind of stuff anymore, but you would take your controller and you would just like, you can't put pennies under it, but you would like put something and wedge it so that it would constantly be moving, which obviously it's not going to work here. So your character would keep going in a circle, and then you just set your controller down and you'd leave, and then you would come back like an hour or so later, and then when you came back, you would be able to like have your character already leveled up. You can do that in Pokemon on the DS too. Did you used to do that, Scott? Did you do that where you would wedge the dime under the analog stick, and then you would go to Lumio City and you just walk in that circle and you would hatch your eggs? That might just be an unhinged thing that we did at the game store. Chip like taught us that, and we were hatching stuff like crazy. Well, that's good. It's technically cheating, but I'm glad that other people do it, so it's not like I'm the only person that was doing it. But I remember doing that on Pokemon. We'd be working at the game store I worked at, and we would have our DSs, and then we would all have little dimes we'd wedge in there, and we'd have all of our DSs lined up on the back counter behind the cash registers, and we'd all be working, and we just have like a line of like DSs that were all like hatching eggs, because we were trying to get perfect IV or EVs or whatever, and we'd have them all lined up, and we'd all be hatching eggs, and then every time we walked by, somebody would just kind of look and see if anybody's eggs hatched. It's a really horrible thing for your thumbstick, but we totally did it, and we probably hatched like hundreds of Pokemon doing that. Chip was the worst at it. I only had a couple Pokemon I needed to hatch, but I'm not the kind of person that needs a perfect Pokemon for my team. So I was mostly like, oh, there might be like one specific move I was trying to get, and trying to get the best, you know, for that kind of thing. Or I was trying to hatch for like a hatchable move or something. But, because we were playing like semi-competitively amongst each other. We weren't like playing competitively against competitive people. We were like playing against each other in the store. And so we weren't like trying to be the best in the entire world. Chip Chip, maybe. I don't know if you went to the store whenever Chip was working there. Chip probably was trying to be the best in the world. He would only keep the Pokemon if it had perfect everything. So, but one time he restarted the beginning of, I think that was when Sun and Moon came out, and he restarted it for like 2 hours or something to get like the starter Pokemon the way that he wanted. I'm not that dedicated. I'm bad. Anyway, I ranted a really long time. I really do have to leave for real though. But I can rant about games all the time. I'll try to pop on a couple more times this week. Unfortunately, I don't always know when I'm going to do it. I try to post it on my Instagram story, but sometimes I post it too late. So, I can always message people directly too if I'm about to go live, so you guys know. I think you can turn notifications on YouTube so that it'll notify you when I go live. Because I think I do that for a couple different people. I prefer using YouTube to Twitch, so I don't know if it's better or worse, but it works better for me personally. So I appreciate it when people come on and give me somebody to talk to. Thank you, Scott. But anyway, that's all I have for today, so I'm going to pop out now. And I'll be back later.